Welcome everyone to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy midshipmen, as we'll see a team from the American, the South Florida Bulls, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Navy midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Bulls will kick it away to start us off. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mids offense will have the football first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Got it in the middle. It's Cheek. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Second down coming up.
They'll try the run. Makes a man miss. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The midshipmen could get really aggressive here on second and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Finds his man, it's Cheek. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Looking to throw on first down. It's caught. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone.
Second down coming up.
Going to the running game. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. Got his man in the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Navy was pinned deep, and now a chance to put together a drive. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So USF's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for second down.
Brings up second down.
Trying play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. He's got him on the right side. Great job by the receiver to get the foot down. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, some of the communication was busted.
On target. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. The Bulls line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. On second and goal, he gets another chance. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They march 79 yards on the drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Navy will go back on the attack. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They just keep firing. Finds the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Navy now facing third and short. They'll try to run for it. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. To the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Wants to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Motion from the wide receiver. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
It's now third and goal.
That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. The distance is no problem, but this angle from the left can test you. It's good. Easy call for the ref. That brings them to within 1.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Freeman.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And wings it incomplete. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
And here comes the Navy offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we...
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Alabama has the lead right now, but this Tide crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside Bryant-Denny. They're up by 7 over Florida. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This one's complete. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got a man in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got the back over the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Navy comes to the line facing second and short. Wants to go up top. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Wants to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's cheap. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Makes the grab. It's cheap. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Navy!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
On to attempt to try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 72 yards. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Got it in the middle, it's Freeman. Free up the gut. Touchdown, Bulls. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Number 7.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Navy will go back on the attack. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Right on the money. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
First down, Navy.
Looking to throw on first down. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Navy needs to come up with a big play on third and long. Wants to throw it. Working that left side now. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
First down, Navy.
Calls his own number. Plows through the defense. Guys, we have a second here to talk about Navy. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of...
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll move the wide receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Now the play fake. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up fourth down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Right down the boulevard.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Looking left. It's caught. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
41-yard line. First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
USF.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Lining up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
South Florida, 21.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. This guy can throw it. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cheek. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the hallowed grounds of the U.S. Naval Academy.
Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Freeman. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And here comes the Navy offense. Here's the handoff. Spins away from the defender. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. He's got it on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, midshipman! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
The AT unit on the field. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Texas is down right now, but there is still a ton of football to be played. And for a program that ranks inside the top 10 all-time in wins, don't be surprised if they come back. They're trailing by 11 to Tennessee. We'll circle back if anything changes in this contested top 5 matchup, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Creates a little room. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man to the left. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Quarterback on the keeper. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Powers forward. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After getting nothing on the last snap, let's see if they try to run it in on 3rd and goal from the 1. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the boxes. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And the extra point extends the lead to 16. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Makes a move, and he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He breaks a tackle. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They punted away on 4th down. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Cheek. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Can't get him to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Well, nice job that time by the defense locking in. We've seen earlier in this drive, this quarterback make some plays with his feet. That time, though, the defense was ready for it. They weren't able to sack him right away, but they stuck with him, forced him to scramble. They're able to get to him and bring him down.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Number 12.
So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. And that is no good. And despite the missed field goal, the lead still at 16 points.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run it from the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Bulls are on the move.
First down for the offense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long.
Third down coming.
From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. That is no good. Penalty marker on the field, and the kicker's going to get another go at it, this time a little closer. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulls.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Trying to punch it in. And they swarm him under. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. To the ground with the back. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Navy comes to the line facing second and short. Off the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45. The midshipmen come to the line on 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak for it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Got a little space. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. A penalty marker is down. If this is on the defense, the offense is going to have a choice to make. Do you dare take the points off the board and go for the touchdown? The roughing call gives this offense a first down, and we'll see if they can take advantage of the second chance. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go to the ground. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. From the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, midshipman! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 21 over Nebraska. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Bulls want to move quickly.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the 1st down and more. There he goes. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, USF.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. And Navy will go back on the attack. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. From the gun, the ground game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Quarterback keeper. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely center cut, and that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hart. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
That's just not going to get it done, David. At this point of the game, you're trailing. You've got to pick up the urgency, and this offense is going to have to get more aggressive throwing downfield.
They're going to have to take shots, but I know that, right? The defense knows that I'm going to stay deep, and I'm going to let you complete all these passes underneath because the clock running is my friend.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.